Was it all right?
There are not superlatives enough to do it justice. Almost ashamed to eat it.
Oh, we really are honoured you've agreed to stay in our humble little abode. But it's hardly the Savoy, is it? And I'm sure Mr. Hutchwright is used to staying in more glamorous residences.
It's the price one has to pay for being a member of the London Literati, I'm afraid.
It must be wonderful.
On the contrary, it's wearisome. No, far better to be here. Honest, decent folk in simple surroundings. Do you know, I was brought up in a house not dissimilar to this.
Really?
Oh, yes, yes. Many's the time I've scrubbed the coal dust from my father's back as he squatted naked in the tin tub before the fire.
Oh, like in hard grinding.
Always right about what one knows. Its truth and authenticity will shine out.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. You see, reading Hard Grinding's inspired me to have a go myself.
Grinding?
Writing. Well, I've always known there was a novel within me, you see, because I've led such an interesting and varied life. I haven't actually written anything yet, but I've got one or two good ideas, and I was wondering
Norris,
if you...
I'm sure that Mr. Hutchwright has far more important things to do with his time.
Oh, no, I'm always happy to encourage others' literary aspirations. I look forward to hearing about them.
Oh, well, the first one is about this tramp.
After my customary morning stroll, of course.
I'm quite partial to perambulating myself. I'll join you, and then we can discuss them as we go along. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm just inhaling the northern air. Oh, these dusty cobbles.
Oh, I know, and the litter.
The pigeons, too.
Noisy, filthy things.
No, Norris, you are failing to open your writer's eye.
Writer's eye?
Where you see only litter and trodden down dirt, I see the history of generations unfold. What countless shoes have worn these cobbles down? What were their owners' thoughts and passions and lives?
Yes, I can see what you mean now.
Piece of paper there, carried by the wind. What could it tell us of the hands that have held it?
Of course.
These, you know, they're such noble birds. Surviving against all the odds. They're a symbol of the working class struggle against the aristocracy.
Yes, well, I may have to work on that one.
Right.
Like it's a hot pot. The simple things in life never cease to enthrall.
It's Betty's hot pot, actually, and there's nothing simple about it.
I'm sure I shall enjoy it all the more then.
Right.
So, Mel, what are you working on at the moment?
The Canary's last song. It's a saga of mining folk set in the north.
How far are you on with it?
And there's the rub.
Sorry?
Well, the truth is, I find myself unable to put pen to paper.
Oh, dear. Why?
It's the curse that afflicts all literary genius from time to time. A plague that all of us dread.
Repetitive strain injury?
Writer's block.
Oh, that's terrible.
And one cannot just summon the muse. You just have to wait for her presence.
Here we are again, then.
It's not so bad. 2 pints, please, Betty, love. I thought you'd moved to Spain.
Oh, can't bear being party from our Chesney.
Hey.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, you two.
Oh, great. For Arnhem here.
I've heard all about you slagging off poor Roy and Ayla. Talk about ingratitude.
Ingratitude? You were about to run off to Spain, we are, Ches.
It's better than running off without our Ches. I thought you cared about that little lad.
I do.
Oh, and this is the way you show it?
We were going to send for him.
That's what she said to you, is it, Miss Piggy here?
What do you call me?
You heard. Oh, and by the way, your snout's peeling. Any longer in that sunshine, it'd have been roast pork.
There's only one lady here and it's not her.
Just ignore her. She's only jealous.
Yeah, just because I never gave you honour in a lifetime.
I got that when I got my divorce, love.
Right, come on, let's go.
That's another thing about Spain. We didn't have to put up with that mad cow.
Come on.
Draw up.
Have a pint, please.
I'm so sorry. It's not normally like this.
A pen, quick, a pen. No, I see it all now, no. My final chapter. The women brawling on the barroom floor.
Mel, you're writing.
The spittoon, the sawdust, and the men trying to pull them apart.
Oh, this is marvellous.
Oh, my dear facilitator, you are like my muse in disguise, beckoning me back to my working class roots. I shall stay here until my work is complete. It is here that the canary shall sing his last song.
In our parlour. We ought to have a little plaque put up.
Look, hang on. You've already hogged him for one night. It's my turn now.
Well, we haven't got the room.
I'll make the room. I'm the facilitator.
I'm the alpha.
No more argument. You've had quite enough of those for one day. Of course you can stay, Mr. Hutchwright.
After such a short time, I feel we've all become friends. And I shall dedicate my book to you all.
Really, there's no need.
There is every need. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you saved me from?
I don't know.
Cuban rebel girls.
Eh?
Errol Flynn's final film. Hollywood's greatest swashbuckler took his final bow in a miserable B-movie. What is Chevalier? The epitome of Gallic sophistication and savoir-faire. His valedictory performance? Monkeys go home. Tailored chimpanzees trained to pick olives.
It's hardly Gigi.
Suffice to say, no one remembers it well. No, there are few more pitiful sights than a great artist dancing for pennies in the twilight of his career, and you saved me from that. My final work will be my monument.
Oh, yeah, but don't say your final work.
Well, I fear so. Just like the mighty salmon at the end of its epic journey, I have but one spasm of genuine creativity within me before I die.
But what about hard grinding? I mean, that was what...
That's mere foreplay. When I go upstream to meet our publisher, I will consummate my genius, if I may be so immodest.
Oh, you may.
I shall miss our little chat. I rarely get the chance to rehearse the battle between narrow and broad gauge railways in early Victorian Britain.
Indeed. And on those occasional evenings when sleep proves elusive, I'll recall our tete-a-tetes with unalloyed gratitude. Is breakfast on its way?
Oh, what? Yes, coming up, yes.
Oh, what a fitting feast for my final repast here, Roy. I thank you.
I hope you will come back sometime.
Your part of me will never leave. Your generosity is burnt on my heart.
Yes, a lot of punters leave here with heartburn. Do you really have to leave tonight?
I've been at your breast too long, Norris, and I'm not one to take advantage. Thank you. Besides, tomorrow I have to meet Lionel Hipkiss.
Who?
Lionel Hipkiss, our publisher.
Ah.
He's highly respected. Oh, by the way, it's important that everyone makes out their checks to him. That's Hipkiss with just one S. Will you spread the word before tomorrow? That's a good chap.